How y'all doing? This is Big Boy right here, and I'm coming to you with my web series, We the People. I have a new song out called Something's Gotta Give, and it's definitely talking about the social and economic issues that's going on in our community today. So I wanted to hear from you, the people. Here's some of the things you had to say.
I know you hear me. Something's gonna have to give, yeah.
Top of the day to you. At the table today we have Professor Jelani Cobb from Spelman College to my left. Councilwoman Natalyn Archibong from the city of Atlanta. Thank you for being here. And also my comrade, music producer extraordinaire, Grammy Award winning Bryan-Michael Cox. And this is our round table at the poker table. What's happening? Everybody good?
Good.
Okay.
We're all in.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna start, throwing some questions out there, and then we just, get it going like that. My first question is, what does the possibility of a black president mean to each one of you? And I'll start with the lady first.
First of all, it's affirmation of all of the journey of all the folks who've gone before us.
Okay.
And I look forward to the day when we are no longer, as a people, saying the first of anything.
Right.
That we have just been so mainstreamed, and our capacity and our competency is just a given.
Okay.
So this is just one of the other sort of check marks as a community of people that we can say, yes, we're equal, we're good enough, we're competent, we fully belong in America.
I'm a historian, so I always look at this in a long view. And so, in a lot of ways, I think of this as like the culmination of the struggle that we've had since we first arrived in this country in 1619. That's been the most amazing thing about this past, 8 months or so, is seeing that change from something that we didn't think was possible into something that may very well take place in the next few months.
Like you said, from the struggles to how we came here to now, it just kind of blows that barrier away that, we were the bottom, you know what I mean? And now it's that to have the respect and admiration of all races into that one particular man right now, to me is just great. So what do you think is the first thing Obama should do when he's elected president?
We think back, remember when Nelson Mandela was elected in 1994, and he came in and there were these tremendous expectations. The expectations were so high that he couldn't help but underachieve. Yeah. And so now, in some instances, unfortunately, when you talk to folk in South Africa, they don't have good things to say about Nelson Mandela. They're saying, well, we're still poor and we're still, have this struggle and we still have that struggle. And it's almost like he had 10 years to deal with problems that had taken 300 to come into existence.
Right.
And so we have to be very mindful about that. Also, we are not electing him to be the president of Black America. We're electing him to be the president of the entire country.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of issues that, that we all have to be concerned with commonly.
Change is not going to happen overnight. And I think people are looking for this light switch to go off. Obama, he's going to come in and then the light switch is going to go off and the war's going to stop and the tax, money's going to go up, jobs going to come, and all that's going to happen in the first year. His thought process and what he sees is just a vision at this point, and he's going to do everything he can to execute it at this point. But it's like he's only one man.
You think that Obama can change the outlook that the African American people of this country have towards the government?
I think it's important that he's cool. And we talk about that in the community about like how important it is for a black man to be cool and be able to maintain your composure, because we live in a society where it's hard for a black man to maintain his composure, right? You're always got something that's going to always try to take you out of your game. And so it was something that I think a lot of us, especially I think black men, related to seeing a brother who was in this pressure cooker situation who was still just
nothing.
He was cool. It was nothing.
Any given moment, he could have
at any given moment,
lost it.
Because you know how you would have felt in that situation.
So that being said, I think that's our time right now for our conversation. Thank you all for coming, and hey man, get out there and vote, and let your voice be heard. We're gonna wrap it up like that.